Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This evening I am getting ready to go and host our first ever live podcast. If you didn't know already, I am co-host of Spill podcast with my best friend Billy Bartia. And this evening we are doing a live pop-up event with Beauty Pie. So this is like a mega exciting occasion for us. I'm going to do this makeup look with you. I'm going to talk you through it. I'm trying loads of new Beauty Pie products, although this video isn't sponsored by them at all in any way, but Christmas party makeup was highly requested, so I thought maybe we could just get ready together and just have a little chat. But yeah, as always, I hope you enjoy. Any questions, let me know. Any tips, tricks that you've sort of taken away and tried for yourself, please keep me posted. I love listening to how like my style of makeup has influenced you with yours. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Oh my God, we need to sort this out. I am obsessed with the sheet mask. Haven't really got 10 minutes, but like, it's okay. It's so slimy. Hello there! Oh, it's bloody freezing. Maybe I have quite a small face because this is massive. Okay, 10 minutes we don't have time for is up. Let's pat in this excess. Feel like you've seen me do my brows 1,000 times over, but perhaps you haven't seen me rave about this e.l.f. Basically, it is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I know dupes can be problematic, I get it, but listen, I got £22 at the moment, so the delicious £6 that this was is just simply going to have to do. I mean, there's not really massively exciting things for you to see when I'm doing my brows. They could do with a bit of a shape, to be honest. I haven't had them shaped for so long. Like, perhaps couldn't tell you when the last time was, so that's long enough. Okay, so for my eyes, we're going to be using the Beauty Pie Shimmer Fling Longwear eyeshadow stick in the shade Pewter. What do we want to do here? I'll tell you what we want to do. Call me crazy, we're actually going to go in with Jamie Genevieve's Vive shadow stick in the shade Sand. I feel like I need a cream base because then Pewter's going to be all around the lash line, and then we're going to do actually a little bit of a wing tonight. I know. So I just get the stick and put it all over the base of my eyelid, and then use circular motions just up and around in the natural socket line. And then when I get to the outer edge, pull it out. I'm not using much of this because all I want this to do is to kind of balance out the colouring. I think you can see the difference there. I always say this about makeup, let's just do little and often. We don't need to be slamming it on. You can slam it on and you can go as heavy as you like, you know, for your end result. But let's just do it in little layers. Let's take our time with it. I'm gonna use this little Spectrum KJH12 brush. It's like a little sort of stubby boy. And we're gonna use Pewter, but we're actually just gonna use this around the lash line. And my plan is to do like a bit of a blurred lash line with the stick and then go in with the wing. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I kind of just want to go all over. Right, sensational. And we're just going to take that up and out. Again, mainly focusing on the lash line. So we have like a really, really subtle hint of colour, but shimmer on the eyelid as the base. That's gorgeous. Okay, we're going to be going in with Metallic Precision liquid eyeliner in the shade Liquid Quartz. Now this is one sensational liner. And what I'm going to do is, whilst looking down into the mirror, letting the side of the brush just guide that inner corner of my eye. And then when I get to the outer edge, that's when I want to kind of open my eye to get that wing. Again, use the brush, try and align it up with the direction of your bottom lash line. I'm not actually a massive fan of like a sharp wing liner on my eye shape, so I may end up blurring and smudging this anyway, but we'll see. But how stunning is that colour? Okay, so it kind of looks like we're going for a straight wing, but I'm not mad about it. Do you know, Oh dear, babe, it's definitely gone a bit long there. I'm an eyes first kind of gal. Don't worry about me. Right, I'm happy with that for now. We might not go any further. We might also add on in time. Who knows? The night is young. The only thing I find with this e.l.f. thing is you've kind of got to go back in twice. So at this point, before I go onto my skin, I will just take my little spoolie, dab on a little bit of extra product, and just run over those top hairs to make sure they're fully stuck down. Okay, for skin, I'm gonna try something new. I wanna try the new Superluminous Skin Glow Filter Tinted Hyaluronic Complexion Brightener Sheer Foundation from Beauty Pie. I'm just not into a heavy base no more. Oh wow. And I say this all the time, my favourite way to wear base on my face is by building up the coverage rather than applying the coverage in one product. I don't know why, I've always been like it. I feel like I need thin layers on my skin because the one thing I cannot bear is feeling like I have stuff on my face. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like full coverage. It just means that I need to do it in a certain way that works for me, and I feel like I have nailed that. Next up, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury eye brightener. I don't even know what colour it is. It's literally like clean worn off. I think it's shade medium and it's the orangey shade. And I always just take my ring finger and apply the tiniest bit of this because I feel like that's all you need. It's a really delicate area underneath your eye. You don't want to overpower it with too many products, but also it does just enough to brighten and balance out that colouring. I actually remember back in the day doing an ad when these came out, these little contour sticks, and they are so fantastic. This is the shade Light, and the tone, really gorge. I'm gonna go up in the temples, 3 little dots like that. I like to find, you know, like this natural sort of V that you have with your hairline. I imagine that the contour is an exaggeration of that. So it hugs that bottom part of your cheekbone. And I think that's a really good indicator of where you should start. We love to add a cheekbone. I genuinely cannot believe the state of these two spots on my face. Like, I'm gonna go over the bridge of the nose a little bit. I will sort of redo that with bronzer, but this is where the magic happens. I'm taking my Beauty Pie Everyday Great Skin Concealer. You guys know I've been using this for a very long time. It's one of my favourites. And now I'm gonna draw in that kind of bottom shaping, like so. And I find that doing this after the contour kind of cuts into that sharper edge, so it gives a really nice shape and then gives me personally coverage on the areas of my skin that I just can never seem to fully cover. At this point, I'm happy to just embrace those spots, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And then I'm going to take a beauty blender and just press that in. Take it up around the nose. And then with this section of the face, I'll blend the product down so that the last place I'm blending is where that line meets the contour. So I've dispersed the product like quite a lot before I blend and blur that bit in, you know. Do you know what, I'm panicking a bit, I've not got any blusher. Oh no, why didn't I pack a blusher? What a silly girl. Okay, next up, under eyes. I'm going for the old but gold, my Maybelline Anti-Eye Eraser. Been using it for 127 years. Whoa, hiccups. Again, I'm just going to disperse that product first, and then once the product is dispersed all over my face, that's really brightened things up. Go back in with that foundation brush. Everything is about blurring, blending, going back in, making it work. For bronzy bronze, we're going in with the Kosas Beachy The Sun Show bronzer. I've used this on, I think, maybe one of my last videos, or definitely another vlog. Oof. And I really, really like it. So with bronzer, I kind of think of it as going over the same place as where I put contour, but sort of widening the area. Oh yeah, look at that snatch. Wrap Star tubing mascara. I know this is delicious because I've used it before. I always with the mascara look down into the mirror, wiggle at the root, and then elongate on the lashes. It's just a little tip from me. Bottom lashes for me, there's never any other alternative. I'm always going to be wearing my extended play Giga Back Lash from MAC. Part of me is feeling a bit mental and wanting to run this under my lash line, in my bottom waterline. So I'm just going to go for it, because when the gut says, the gut says. I'm into that. I think when it's all come together, it will come together, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Always just take my brushes and run over little places here and there. Now we're going to use the Wonder Filter Magic Blurring Loose Powder. Now what I'll say about this is I haven't tried it, but I've tried the pressed powder, and it's one of the most incredible setting powders in all the land. But this, oopsie, this looks so finely milled. Delicious. For lips, they're very chapped at the moment, so I've got some lip balm on, and I'm going to go in with my Chai lip liner, Beauty Pie. I've used this for years, and I'm going to sort of use this as my lip colour, but then we'll put the collagen lip oil on top. And then for the finale, we're going to use Bon 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 as our lip oil. Well, I don't know if this is going to be giving ballerina. Just realised one more thing I've forgotten. It was a bit of highlighter. I'm using the Beauty Pie Triple Beauty Luminizing Wand. Oh, normally I do 3, but a lot of product there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I am so grateful for your support, so please make sure that you're subscribed, like, comment, all of the above, and I will see you very soon.